Here then, ladies and gentlemen, are 8 reasons why Hindus are 8th-class citizens in their own country. The third reason, 3, the Waqf Act 1995. Waqf is the third largest landowner in India after defense and the railways, with much of its land holding rather amusingly pre-independence, an endowment of the insidious give and take between the British and the Muslims they desired to pacify. Indeed, many of the Waqf land holdings go as far back as 1857. 77% of Delhi is on Waqf land. I had to really practice repeating this Waqf time and again. I didn't want to make a mistake there. Including the Delhi High Court, Central Vista, that has recently been renovated and on whose hallowed turf new government buildings will shimmer and glisten, is on Waqf land. CGO Complex, Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium are on Waqf land. Only 3 things are certain in an Indian's life: death, taxes, and that knowingly or unknowingly he ends up walking every day on Waqf land. Over time, many of these Waqf properties were taken over by the government, but then inexplicably, or perhaps not, one of the last decisions of the outgoing UPA government in 2014 was to gift 123 prime central Delhi properties to Waqf and withdraw its claim on them. These prime real estate properties are from the time of our independence and were endowed to the government by the departing British. Their status remained unchanged for 70 years until March 5, 2014, when the departing Congress decided to endow them to the Waqf. Even the High Court judges have opined that Waqf land is Allah's and Allah's alone, and that the government cannot be the owner of this land.